All right, people. Sorry if you're in here watching us, log in. 8 o'clock. Oh, it is 8 o'clock. So.
Yep. Did you do TikTok yet?
I gotta go TikTok. Let's go there live. And go to live, and then go live. 2, 1. Okay, so hello everybody, and welcome to Touching Eternity, the podcast. I am your host, Sid Patrick, with a special guest today, Miss Jill Mercer.
Yes.
From the Nickel Tree.
From the Nickel Tree.
So log in and tell us hello. Hey, Jamie, we see you're in here with us. We're going to let a few people log in.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of technical difficulty getting started, but let you guys go ahead and log on in and say hello to everybody. So we're on TikTok Live, and we're on YouTube, and we're on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
So come join us. We're going to talk about a bunch of upcoming events and classes that y'all been asking for. Even that numerology class that y'all are asking about. It's all going to be there. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie and Zeta and Miss Cindy.
We both know Debbie, and we didn't. I just realized that today when I saw it on my Facebook.
So, let me put my glasses on. We got so much to talk about today.
So much. Hey, Jamie.
Let a few people log in, and then we will get rolling. We have a lot of announcements to make. And look, there's Joey. He's working out watching us. Yay.
Mercer. Oh, yeah. Little Joey Mercer.
Yes.
Yeah, big Joey Mercer wouldn't be working out.
You know that's recorded. I'm just saying. Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy. We're just talking about you.
Yes, we were. So again, let everybody get logged in. We got a bunch of events. I got a whole page of events.
Yes.
Including classes and some events as early as this coming Monday. We are going to, well, I'll talk about that when everybody gets logged in. So we have 9, and some people are following us on.
Yeah, this is a hard one. It's hard when it's on your phone, but that's okay. We're here.
This is TikTok on the phone.
Yeah.
With us, so we're just gonna kind of half in and out here.
If you can't see it, you can go on Facebook and go to Sid Patrick's page on Facebook.
Or on YouTube, and go to Touching Eternity on YouTube, because it's streaming on YouTube as well, so you can join in all the fun. So
yes.
I think we're going to get started. I'll mention these in the beginning and towards the end. While Jill and I have some conversation in between about some fun things that you guys like to hear about. So let's start with what's going on. So everybody knows that a very dear friend of ours was in the hospital, and we asked for prayers, and I have to say, I think I had over 300 or 400 responses to the prayers. So thank you all for the prayers and the love that was sent.
Yeah.
It is out now who it was. I couldn't say it because I wasn't the one that was able to put it, but it was Misty. Our co-partner in crime ended up in the hospital. And she's pretty sick, folks, but she's home now. So I want to say that, but her road is still a rough one ahead. So we need a lot of love and a lot of support. And so we've hosted, or people have hosted, not me, but people in general have hosted different events for her. And so I want to talk a little bit about those. And you can, join them or however, or if you want to do something for her, it would be great. They do need a lot of support, because I don't know if y'all know this, but not only was Misty in the hospital in the ICU, but her wife, Catherine, was also in the this all happened while Catherine was in the hospital having surgery as well. Yeah. So they're both not working right now and just trying to recover and recoup. And we want to send them some positive energy and some love. And we're doing all kinds of neat things for them. So, we want to continue showing our love. So here's the way you can love.
Yep.
If you want to help out,
for both of them,
because this is what they're going to need. So on Monday, 12:15, there is a benefit for Misty at the Always Lounge on 2240 St. Claude. And it's going to be held in the Twilight Room at the Always Lounge. It is a performance. There'll be different acts there, like I've heard there'll be some drag, some burlesque, and some other things. There'll be all kinds of acts that you can go watch. It's a show there. General admission is $15. If you want a VIP table up front for 2, that's $60 for 2 people. If you want to, or there's there's 2 VIP booths in the back. One hosts 2, one hosts 4. It's $60 for the 2, and it's $119 for the 4. Those are the VIP tickets if you want to get those. To get those tickets, you're going to go to mistychristmas.eventbrite.com. So that's Misty, M-I-S-T-I, Christmas, C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S, .eventbrite, eventbrite.com. And you're going to see us post this on Facebook as well. But I'm going to say it again. Misty, M-I-S-T-I, Christmas, C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S, .eventbrite, that's E-V-E-N-T .brite, B-R-I. I'm sorry. I'm screwing y'all all up.
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite is one word.
Eventbrite.
It's .com, and you can get there for that. If y'all want to go on Monday night, that show will start at 7:30.
And even if they can't go, if you want to do, it's $15 to get in. If you wanted to go through here and just do it as a donation. Really.
But there's other ways they can donate, because I think if you go through Eventbrite, I think they take a piece.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, we're getting to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's other stuff you
too.
can do too. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jamie, for posting that for us.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah.
Thank you for doing that for us. Love you, Jamie. And that's good. And that event's going to be at 2240 St. Claude in New Orleans. That's right there in the back of the French Quarter in the Marigny. The next one is a thing called Meal Train, where you can either pre-order a meal that'll be delivered to them, or you can donate get a gift card or a money card, and they will put that towards them. And you can go to the Meal Train is under mealtrain.com, and you search by Misty Gaither or Catherine Gaither, and that'll pop up for them. But there is also a GoFundMe, and that is in Catherine, C-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Gaither, G-A-I-T-H-E-R, and it's a GoFundMe. If you search her name, that GoFundMe will pop up. So if you just want to donate, if you don't, but I think going to the events could be a lot of fun. If I'm free Monday night and I don't have any clients, I may be there. Mm-hmm. So,
and just about Misty, I was thinking about her name today, Misty Gaither, and I thought, wow, it is literally Mystic Gatherer.
Yeah.
Without Misty, I wouldn't know you without Misty. Misty has joined so many of us together. I'm sometimes just talking with a group at work, and I'm like, yeah, my friend Misty Gaither. You know Misty Gaither? I know Misty Gaither. She's so well known in the community. But really, yes, of course, psychic mediumship and that kind of thing, but also just because she's just a very caring and giving person, and so is Catherine. But I thought about it today, and I thought, wow, isn't that interesting that her name itself is a mystic gatherer. There's Dina. Hi, Dina. Hi, Glenda.
And so also to mention, those events that's 3 ways you can help. That is the event on St. Claude on Monday night, 12:15 at 7:30. Get yourself a table, go out and have a good time. There's the Meal Train, which you go to mealtrain.com and look up, search by name. It'd be under Misty or Catherine Gaither. Oh, Magnie's putting it all out. Mm-hmm. So perfect. And also there is the GoFundMe, which is under Catherine Gaither's name. Mm-hmm. So you can search that. So anything is appreciated. Anything can help. $5, $10, anything, 20, whatever you can. But anything will help them, because I know that they're both going to be out of work for quite some time because of things. Because Catherine's recovering, and Misty still has a lot of things she has to deal with and go through. She'll probably be at work at least a month. Mm-hmm. Yes, Mark, that's right. I wouldn't know you either.
I wouldn't know Mark. I wouldn't know Jamie. I wouldn't know anybody.
So so Misty Gaither is Misty Gatherer.
Yes,
so Mystic
Gatherer.
So she gets people together.
Yes.
So that's a good way to honor her. And thank you everybody that's helped put these things together. I know Mark was a big one with the Meal Train. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you anybody that's helped. They were both in my place of employment, so I got to spend a little bit of time with them and work with them.
Yeah.
And I apologize for anybody that wrote me and wanted to know who it was, but because I'm a nurse, I'm bound not to say nothing. I had to wait till they mentioned what happened before I could come out and post anything. So that's why I couldn't really tell anyone about, who it was until they came public. But they did come public.
There's Heather. Hey, Heather. And Carrie.
So also, everybody's asking me when I'm going to teach. Guys, here it comes again. So I'm going to give you the dates. For mediumship, it takes 5 students. If I can't get 5, then because y'all have to be able to work together. I have to have people working together. So I really only need 4 because I got one that'll probably take it regardless. But if we get 4, we should be able to go. And these classes are going to be both online and in person. Both of the classes I'm about to talk to, you can come online and take them, or you can come in person. The first class is going to be numerology. And so y'all been asking, we've been practicing numerology. You guys have been asking about numerology. Well, the class is, you can either do it online or in person. And that class is going to be, it's 3 days, folks. And there's a reason behind this madness. The first day is January 9th. That is a Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Then the next morning, it's that Saturday, January the 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. All these times are Central Standard Time. So if you live out of the time zone, then it's all in Central. So know that going in. So the numerology first class is January 9th. That's a Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Then Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then the third class, that one has to be spaced, and I'll explain why. But January 19th, that's a Monday. It's going to be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's because in the first 2 classes, you learn about building the chart. The last class is about interpretation, so you got to go home and make charts for that week that you're off. And then we come back and you got to write like what your interpretations were by what you've learned. And then we talk about it and we learn from interpreting the entire chart, not just the little things that I've been giving you, but going deeper into the learning and what you're looking for. So the numerology course for all 3 days, and all that is $150. That's for all 3 days. You can do it online or you can do it in person. The mediumship class is 2 days. It's basically 9:30 to 5, 2 days in a row, Saturday and Sunday, January 24th and 25th. So the mediumship class is going to be January 24th and January 25th from 9:30 in the morning to 5 p.m. I usually will give you a light lunch and there'll be drinks here for you. Come to work. You can do this one online as well. Okay? That course is $300. So both of them would cost $450. If you do register for them both, you get a $50 break. It's $400 for both of them. And so if you want to take those classes, y'all been asking and saying when you're going to do them, but it seems like whenever I have them, people aren't available, and it takes at least 5 for the mediumship. I have 1. I need 4 more. So again,
I'm sure you have 2.
You might have a wedding that day, dear.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, then great.
I don't.
Even better. I never know with you. You know, it's the weekends. They're busy for you.
I know. I am working this weekend.
So I don't, it just depends. So again, I know Tessie, I don't know if she's here tonight with us, but she was asking when the next mediumship class is.
It's Heather. Heather says
and
she
Heather,
wants to
okay.
do it.
That's great. So again, there's numerology and mediumship, or you can do them both. They're both offered in person and online. Okay, so that's really, really up to you. Also now we had to move bungalow readings yet again. It's like the poor bungalow is never going to get.
It's like, can I have some guests in the bungalow?
We had bungalow readings for it was in November, towards the end. And then, it was right in the beginning of December. And then there was an incident with two of the readers. They had an incident, so we moved it it was December the 10th. And we had 2 readers, something happened with, so we had to move it. We moved it to January, a day in January. And then I got a call from one of the readers and saying, can't do that date. So I now moved it I'm hoping for the last time. But the bungalow readings are going to start February the 7th. You can book. I know Miss Lydia and Lisa are the 2 main readers. If Misty's doing better, we'll have her with us as well. It just depends, but we will always hold Misty a spot. So she was scheduled for the last one. but then she got hospitalized, so we had to keep moving it. So,
Look, Debbie says she'll do the medium class.
okay,
She says if Jill does it, I'll do it.
okay.
We're old friends from Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I did her daughter's wedding too.
Okay.
And then there's Heather.
Right.
There's 4 of us already.
Well, then Allie probably will make
Well,
5.
she's no. She's my 4th.
Oh,
we
she's-
need
no,
somebody.
That's
else.
why I said you only need 4, because Allie always takes the class. So
Yeah, this
it's
is
like- now watch her not be able to do it, but if I would still do it with the 4 if she can't do it.
no. I really think you'll like have 10.
Well,
I'm just putting it out.
I've been known to have as many as 20. It just
Well, I
depends
mean,
on.
maybe we'll have
I
20.
think I done taught almost everybody, but this is a new class. This is not the old class that I taught.
Mm-hmm.
This is a completely different class. The other class was like 5 days long, and it was several hours each day. It was really, again, but it covered all different types of mediums. I'm going to focus mostly on this one, on mental mediumship. So that's going to be the main focus, because that's what most people know and understand, even though there are other types of mediumship. I'm going to focus more heavily on the mental mediumship part, because that is what most people want to do. We'll talk a little bit about healing and trance, but not a lot. Most of this is going to be all about mental mediumship. I'm not going to get into physical mediumship. I'm not going to get into all of that. I want to stay focused on mental mediumship, because that's what most people want. And if you want to learn about the others, we could have a backup class, a makeup class, and I could work with you on those things as well. But anyway, that's about those. And there's one more that's going to be the funnest, one of the funnest events. On January 10th, that is the same day as the second numerology class. That evening, Trenny Simmons and I are going to be doing vision board creations. And it's going to be a party in the bungalow, and it's going to have champagne and mimosas, champagne, and it's going to have we'll have bottles of water for those that don't drink, but it's $80 a person, and because we're going to supply all the art supplies, the glue, and the champagne, and snacks probably, and then you're going to get a reading, and you're going to create a vision board.
So a vision board just for 2026 or like
For 2026.
Fabulous.
Yes, it's for
I love it.
2026. So,
Yeah.
and we're talking about doing something on Sunday night. I'm waiting here, but I need to get a fire pit for that, where you get rid of things that you want to get rid of for the year, and you
like
throw them
that.
into the fire pit. So I got to see first. We're
Yeah.
working on that one, but that vision board on January the 10th is a go. That will start at 6 p.m. and go to about 9 p.m. And that is a Saturday night, and we're gonna all go out karaoke and after that. Yes, I said mimosas.
Yep. Look, Heather says I'm in.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
Me too.
That's gonna be. So if you come Saturday for numerology, just spend the day over, because and we'll hit the hot tub in between, and then go. So come have some fun with us. And again, these classes, the mediumship and numerology, are online. And if you're going to take numerology, please get the books. You will be lost without the books. When I send you home to go fill these charts out, you will be lost. When you register, the books are online. I showed them to you a bunch of times. I don't have them right here on side of me right now to show you, but I've been showing them every week, so you can catch it on one of the other previous videos. But you need the books. If you're going to do, because the books are your references. This is going to show you where to put the numbers. It's not just going to show you all that, but it's also going to tell you what they mean in those places. So it's really a good reference tool. So you can go to my last week's or the previous week's when we were doing the mediumships, the numerology stuff. You can go there and look at the books, but they're also listed on my website with the numerology course. And you can get them cheap. I think you can get them both for probably under $20, and maybe even less if you go to eBay. Like, they're old books, so they're very inexpensive, but they're very good reference book.
Let's see. Catch up a little bit. Melanie said I'm back. Melanie Bro.
Okay, great. So, great, you're back, Melanie. Yeah. Great to hear. So again, I will go over all this right before we leave a little bit faster, since Magni has posted everything for everybody to see. But again, you'll ask for classes. I have created them. So I have filled the river with water. Now you need to come drink if you want to take them. That's how I look at it. I will be there. Whew. Anyway, so we've been talking a lot about numerology. And does anybody have any questions before Jill and I get into a topic tonight? about numerology? Here's your chance. All of you know how to do your life path, your ante number. That's important. Hey, Tina.
Jamie said she knows what she's doing for her and Mark's anniversary.
I know.
She's coming to one of the classes.
Yeah. Oh, that's on the 10th. No, she's coming to the vision board creation with the mimosas. Well, she'll bring him with her. I know her.
I'll make Joey come.
Yeah. So, and again, all these events are being created. If they're not on my webpage by now, they will be by the weekend. Magnie's home now, so they will be posted. So I hope he caught that one. Hope he's watching and he caught all that. So that, it's going to be a lot. And the only thing I'm going to tell you is those of you who are going on the cruise, this is just something for me to tell you. Number one is the cruise payments are due by December the 20th. I went online today and paid for mine in full. I can't get online and pay for somebody I was trying to help with that, but I'm gonna call tomorrow and get that done. But look, when you go online, these are things you need to think about when you're paying with the cruise. One, I order a case of water so it's in the room waiting because it's hard to find water on the plain water, drinkable water on the cruise ship. So they sell it. I usually get a 24, but I always have to come home with all these bottles, so I just got 12 this time. Yes, you have a drink package. Yes, you can get that with you. You can get but they're going to give you regular water, and you don't want that water. You want to have some bottled water for your room, I promise you. So get you some water. They're not letting you book restaurants until December the 20th because they want to make sure, they want to see who's coming, and then they'll open the fancy restaurants, like the ones that those of you who got a balcony will get 3 restaurant experiences. Those who got an interior will get 1 experience. I always recommend if you only have 1 experience, if you like steak, do the Cagney Steakhouse. It is the best one of all of them. We're going to do Cagney. We're going to do, and what I'm going to do on the 20th, I'm going to go book mine. Then I'm going to send out an email to everybody that's booked a room. So if y'all want to book the same time as us in these restaurants, you can book it with us. So we can be coordinated. We can all sit together, party, have a great time. So we're going to do Cagney. We're going to do Cagney's restaurant. We're going to do the Italian restaurant and the French restaurant. They have several others. They have a Japanese. They have a sushi. A Japanese. They have a seafood, but
tapas.
It's not. They have tapas. Is another one. So there's a bunch of different types of restaurants you can enjoy on that's the specialty dining. Now let me tell you, you don't have to do if you get the specialty dining, that's great, free. It's great, but technically, the food in the dining rooms are phenomenal as well. Now the food in the buffets, the buffet they have upstairs, it's buffet food. Okay, it's good, but it's buffet food. But in the restaurants, the food is very even, like in the regular free dining area. So if you can have just as much there. If you book late, there are some items on the menu you can order and use your free upgrade on the menu, even in the dining rooms, yeah. Right? So I wanted to say that to you as well. And also when I get through that, I'm going to send out an email, and in that email I'm going to put. If you want to do the t-shirt thing, you have to email me back with your t-shirt size and your name, and then I'm going to make it a little loose because you might want to throw it over your clothes because we're going to be doing the risky t-shirt swap for the first day when we get on the cruise and we do our meet and greet. We'll all be wearing our crazy t-shirts that we've made for each other. So that's going to all be done on the 21st probably. I'm going to book it on the 20th, put out the newsletter by the 21st. And so you guys can go ahead and book that restaurant. I also went ahead and booked my excursions already. You can add that too and pay that as you go. You don't have to. The only thing that has to be paid by the 20th is the cruise itself. You can add the excursions, the water. If you want to upgrade your Wi-Fi, which I do, you can do all that. I like to stream because I have to have TikTok. So I like to stream. So again, I recommend if you have two people in your room, don't upgrade both of you. Upgrade one of you. When you go on the cruise, you can add the other person to your room for $40 versus $190.
Okay.
So you can save like $140 by doing that. Okay. So I'm just trying to give you all the little ins and outs of the cruise ship. And if y'all not drinkers, or you don't want to eat at the fine dining restaurants, the upgraded restaurants, you don't want to get the little discount, you can disregard the package. It'll save you about $180. The package that gives you all the extras, but that is a really good price because on most cruises to have that package would cost you probably $400 or $500 a piece. So it really is a good idea to have that package. Okay, so I think I've covered everything.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath, Jill.
Yep.
Jill, talk to everybody. What you want to tell them?
I don't know. What are we talking about? Other than our.
What you want to talk about?
I know what I want to talk about.
What you want to talk about?
Okay, so another thing is, I called Sid at 6:30 this morning and said, I'm coming on your show tonight because I got some stuff to say. So Sid and Trenny came to my house on Saturday because it was my daughter's bachelorette. And they really stole the show for the weekend, in my opinion. This is such a wonderful idea. Like, they have it on your website that it is it 6 or more people?
So you got the Sid Patrick rate.
Well,
so
okay.
It's 60 a person, but it's
Right.
minimum 10 people.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
6 people, 10 people, it's $600. With six people, you're gonna get a little more because there's fewer of you to do. But we say a maximum of 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum 3 hours, but and that's $600, and that's for up to 10. It's like $60 a person. And we do bigger parties. That is so where we spend like the whole day. Where like literally we've already done a couple of these, and that is it's $2,000, but you can have 100 guests, and we do a gallery, we do private cards, we do numerology, we do it with every guest. So we spend the day.
Yeah.
We literally spend the day with you, and it's the entire day.
Yeah.
So if that's for a bigger party,
Right.
you want to have. We've done a couple of those. We we do mostly the groups of 10, but we do get a couple of requests here and there for the big. Like people want to throw like big things at their home, and we actually come in. They put us in an area where we'll do the gallery. Then they go out and party and drink us, and they come in and they see us, and we go around and we entertain every guest.
I mean,
there.
it's really. Yeah. They were with us for almost 3 hours, and they just take over. And we were doing Bachelorette, so we're like, okay, we're doing this in the morning, and then we're having lunch, and then the afternoon, and then Sid and Trenny, and then dinner that night. So we were moving. But I thought, wow, this would be wonderful even for a 40th, 50th, 60th birthday where y'all could come in.
Christmas parties, we've done those.
Or just girls getting together.
Girls' night out, we've done those.
This is like the new Tupperware party.
Yeah, it is. And it's a lot of fun because we do, it isn't just us reading, so for Jill, I did gift, because she's my dear friend, so I added aura photos for them because they're special to me. And I think that's since I could be at the wedding, because I happen to be out of the country for the wedding, so I figured this would be kind of like a little wedding thing for them. And I bought them some little prizes.
Yes,
and
they were
stuff.
wonderful. Yeah.
So we made a fun event out of it, and we will do that for anybody. But I mean, you can just the readings. That's 6, but you can add aura for 80 a person. You could add aura photos to that, where we also do not only do the readings, but then we do the aura photos, and of course I'll do numerology or anything y'all want done. We make it fun. We could even bring tarot cards and pull 3 cards for everyone. We do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just
you can also, if somebody getting married. Sid does the aura photos at the weddings now, and so I know we're gonna, or we already have put you on the vendor list for Race and Religious, but it's just something. It's like when you get a photo booth, but this is like elevated,
right?
And you can just get them, and they have the aura, like your color aura with your creative or this or that. Or you can upgrade it to get a reading for those people. Right. I guess if they have big
different packages,
bring in a couple.
So you can make it as inexpensive as you want to as expensive as you want. So it's
I mean, I really wanted to promote it because I
Yes.
thought it was very special, and it
thank
just
you.
was something different, and I think a lot of people would just love it.
I mean, I travel a lot with the Aura Photos. I'll be in at the Unity Center in Kansas City, in Lee's Summit, which is right out of Kansas City for Valentine's Day. I won't be here Mardi Gras weekend. For the big weekend, I will be in up there. I'm doing a gallery, and then I'm doing Aura Photos all weekend at an event, and then I'm going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the first weekend of March to do more of the Aura stuff. So
Yeah.
I stay
I think
busy.
it's awesome. It's
I
you
stay
do
busy.
stay busy. Thank you, Tina.
So anyway, well that's well thank you for
yeah.
that, Joe, because I didn't know you were going to bring that up.
Yeah, so I called you at 6:30 this morning.
Well, I was at work already at that time.
Well, I had to get on here for our Misty girl,
Yes.
and so we want to make sure she and Catherine are taken care of. And I know a lot of people are surrounding them with love. So
And again, thank you for all the prayers. When I asked, like I said, I had well over 300 responses.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and I
It was
wanted
really
to, and
great.
then I wanted to like plug that because I thought that was just so nice. It's just, sometimes when it's a fun weekend or you're having a fun party, but then like to take away something, like they did the gallery reading and then they did the Aura Photos, and I thought, wow, everybody should do this.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
yeah.
So anyway, I want to talk a little bit tonight since I got Jill here. So I want to talk a lot about inspiration because you do a lot of inspirational talks, and so and again with the nickel tree. So I want to talk about that. So
I've shifted into that.
yes.
I started, whenever, more than a year and a half ago, on just a story that was very out of the ordinary. And then after Halloween last year, I was like, but when I'm telling these stories, at the end of it, that's my gift, I guess. Something comes over me, and then I like read the story almost, like, but this is what it means. And now I've started to have a new following for, what message you're going to tell today, but by still giving mystical type stories. Because I think that we all pay attention more when it's happened to somebody. And everything that I tell on the nickel tree there's always a little piece of Jill in there, but but it's things that I have read, or people have told me or sent me or whatever. Now sometimes people will send me something and
They're saying hi on the line. Hello.
hey, and sometimes people will send me things and they might be a
I
little
know I sent
off.
you a few.
Oh well, and yours were great, but some of them I can't tell. They're either too like terrifying or kind of But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going in more to the inspiration, but still like inspiration from our guides, which is what I'm going to be teaching on the cruise. How to tell your story, but look back on your story, even our bad. Like our stories were like, it's the worst thing that ever happened to me. All right, let's re-look at it.
Right.
Who was your guide in that story, or were you the guide?
Yeah.
So when, you're looking up at whoever is, whatever, they'll never forget your eyes. Maybe you were the guide in that story. You showed them love in that story. So.
And coming soon to a camera near you guys, a video near you guys, I am starting a new thing called Bedtime Stories with Sid.
It's so funny.
I was going to do it from the bed, but then that's going to be kind of hard to do Facebook and TikTok and YouTube from my bed when all I have is a phone. I could do I could do Facebook only, and I don't want to rob TikTok, right? Because these are going to be really cool. So it's going to be Bedtime Stories with Sid. And I'm going to be in a robe and sitting here, my hair all messed up, and I'm going to I'm going to talk and tell you guys true stories like that really happened. And again, I don't expect you to believe them all because you have not walked in my shoes, but I'm going to start from my childhood and I'm going to tell these stories all the way through to today, starting from those wonderful, crazy things that happened. I'm going to talk a lot about my life, a lot about the drama and the things that I got to experience in my life. And these are just going to be little bedtime stories. And I'm going to just spend a couple of minutes, a couple of nights a week going over those. And there'll be little short videos on YouTube and that you can go look back on. And there's a method to my madness. And I want Jill to do the same thing. But anyway, so we can tell you little stories.
Well, I'll just take your stories.
Right.
And then I'll tell you what I think
Because
about
I'm
it.
going to talk all about my journey into the spiritual realm and how it got me here, going through all the deaths that I went through and then the life changes. And kind of like what Jill was saying, that story that you have in your life and you're like, God, why did this happen to me?
Yeah.
And then you reflect and like years later you look back and that's why it happened, because I needed to be here today.
That's right.
And so,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're going to be doing those every because I got so many stories. Like, there's a lot. Like, I could probably do an encyclopedia volume, of them. But just because I've experienced so much on this journey, and I'm going to talk to you, even tell you how I got into this journey, and we'll talk, like, I'll have a childhood story, tell you how it started from childhood and all the different things that happened, and then just carried each story on throughout my life until today. And even some of the bringing how I met Jill and Misty and everybody, and how we all got together and we started hanging out, and then we started experiencing things together.
Yeah.
And we're still hoping to do that with you guys.
Yeah.
I do need to, I did forget one announcement. We did not have a December Orleans Paranormal Social Club meeting because of all the things that are going on. Mm-hmm. I think it's safe to say we need to postpone it to the Tuesday in January. Yeah. Even I don't know where we don't
make
know.
it easy. Maybe Sid's bungalow, like something simple.
We can do it simple. Maybe something at my house in the bungalow.
Hopefully, Misty
and we'll see if
be
Misty
there.
will be able to attend at that point. We just don't know.
Right.
We all praying for her to have a speedy recovery, but I did want to mention that we did cancel this month's events because of all that has happened.
Yeah.
Didn't even call Gumbo Ron to tell him.
Oh goodness.
But
he may have heard though.
Yeah, he may have. So again, because we usually have the events at his place, but we're gonna make it easy in January. So if Misty can join us, she will. If she can't, she can.
Right.
We don't know. I can tell you she is home and she is recovering, and she's still recovering. So please keep sending those prayers.
Yeah. I think Misty's a very strong person, and I think she's gonna be okay. She'll fight through it.
Yes, she will. Look, she's strong. Okay, I can't tell you how I know that. But I know she's strong because it took 5 people to get her to. So
yeah,
I know
she
is strong.
Yes, yeah, and she always has so much energy, and I think she'll
She's
just put her
strong.
energy into healing.
Yes.
I think she'll heal quicker than everybody thinks. So I have faith, but I love that story. I think you're gonna have to get you a Hugh Hefner robe.
Yeah, right now I got a little tacky terry cloth robe, but I'm going to do it in a robe and my slippers, and I'm going to come in here and sit in my rocking chair. I'm not even going to put the angel on. I'm just going to sit here and just talk to you in some light, maybe some dim light, because I'm going to get ready to go to bed. And so I was going to do it from the bed. Good, hey, Kayla.
No, you need to do it from the bed. That'd be fun.
But I can't, because then I can't hit the platforms that I need to hit.
Oh,
I can only do
okay.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'll come in here. Mm-hmm. I might let you watch me take my nighttime medicines. No.
Oh my gosh, so crazy.
I love it. So again, let me go back with the highs. So hi Susan, hi Celeste, hi Kayla, good evening. Hey Tina, thank you for joining us. Again, we had a whole bunch of things on here. We have hi Jan on TikTok. Please, if you're on TikTok, click them hearts for Jill and I, because we need them hearts. So we need to keep our unlimited time on TikTok.
Yes.
So we just need you, if y'all come on TikTok, please, like, share, hit the whatever it takes, bang the little screen, get the hearts to go up, whatever. Yeah. We don't need to be famous. We just want to stay consistent.
Yes. Well, what's so crazy is that, Touching Eternity is kind of the same as the Nickel Tree. It's such a great community. Mm-hmm. People are just like you know, I consistently have like same people. We get new people all the time, but it's just such a nice community.
It is.
You know?
And hey, Mary, I didn't want to forget you. So anyway, so we're talking about inspiration. So I want you guys, because we're going to have this conversation, what inspired you? Like, what inspires you? What makes you want to do things? What, you know, an important thing that I teach, so one of the things I teach is about change in energetics and how it's important to initiate that change and not waiting till something bad has to happen to you to force you to change. You know, I can say that most people, probably 98%, I would say, or let's go 90, but now I think 90 is probably a little more accurate, but 90% of people wait until something drastic makes them make a change. And if we can start identifying little things to change, and really that comes like addressing fears, addressing blocks, addressing those things in your life, that will help you move forward so much easier. With my energetics class that I teach, I will be teaching one. I wasn't going to do it in January. I just said January's booked. I will teach energetics again in February to do it online. That'll be the last time I teach the first one. It's actually the first and second. The one in September is going to all be about how the brain works and functions. And then the fourth piece of this is where we will take weekend retreats in nearby bed and breakfasts and hotels and work as a team together with each other on making the changes we need to make. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
It's a really good class. That energetics one is, that's the only one I've taken, but that was...
You got 1 and 2 together. So that's what I will do is teach one. Because when I taught it at Touch Eternity, I couldn't teach it. I taught part 1, then I taught part 2 the second year. And when I taught it with you guys, I taught them both together.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not too late to get your tickets for Touching Eternity, which is April 19th through the 26th.
Yeah, 26th. If y'all want to come, it's Saturday to Saturday. And that's the weekend before. We get land the day that Jazz Fest starts. Like that Saturday of Jazz Fest. So we get back into New Orleans. So come on down. Yes, your ticket. So let me tell y'all this. Yes, you have to pay for the cruise before the 20th of December. Or you have to pay it in full. You never have to really pay it in full. There's a way around that. When you go to payment, there is a year plan there, and it's through a company. I think it's Uplift. It's one of those companies that will finance your cruise at 0 interest for 1 year and let you pay on it. If you run over, and you can run over the year. If you run over the year, there will be an interest charge. But you can get it at 0 interest for the 1 year. So come have some fun. Spend a week with us. Come learn. We got some excellent classes. They're all posted. We're going to do a couple of excursions that go with the classes to give you some experience if you choose. You don't have to go on the excursions. If you do want to come join us and you want to take the classes, the cost is $400, but if you join the classes before February 1st, it's only $350. We give you $50 off for an early sign up. Anything after February 1st, it is $400 for the classes. So my mother had made all 6. That's so sweet. That's so sweet, Tina. Tina says, my mother on her deathbed made all 6 of her adult children stand in front of her, and we all had to give each of our siblings a kiss, and she made us all promise to be there for each other. So my energy is to keep family together. That was back in 1985.
Man, that's awesome. That's
but
beautiful.
Tina, and that's a good thing. However, if you have that one, that's you have to protect your peace at all costs.
Right.
Because it will cause you illnesses. It will cause you illnesses. And I do got to say this. Since I've been on my wellness kick, I have now gotten off all my medications but 3. And that was my doctor has taken me off because my body is healing. My joints don't hurt anymore. My skin's not breaking out anymore. My hands just have deep cuts in them. It's all healed. And that's, my doctor told me continue my journey wellness, but mix it with my medical too. So, and it's been working really well for me. Yes, Tina, there is always that one. So I do tell people, if you have something not feeling right or you're feeling bad, it's okay to go check out a wellness center and just be smart. Make sure your doctor knows that kind of stuff. But I can tell you that if I could, I would share some stuff, but I'm not going to share it live. But trust me, things come out of your body you didn't know you had. Mm-hmm. But since they're gone, I feel so much better.
And I find day to day, you know, I know we were talking about, I do love to read, which is funny because I had a learning disability in school, so I never read. But, you know, even when I don't have time to now sit down and read, I made a decision that on my way to work and on back, I play Audible. And I just put books on there. I mean, I am, of course, into mediumship and that kind of stuff. Just different teachers, stories about, you know, near-death experiences, whatever it is, because I'm trying to feed my mind, and it really has helped with my calm and my peace. Now, you know, do I have, you know, the same problems everybody else? You know, somebody may upset or mad or whatever, but I do find that it like brings me back in and helps me to focus and get back peaceful if you just feed your mind with positivity.
Yeah. So I tell people that there's something I want to talk about, but we probably don't have enough time tonight, but I'll probably get more into it next week. But so it's the understanding of what is plasma. And like even in physical mediumship, what is ectoplasm? And I will probably bring some pictures to share with y'all. I probably can't do it because they're not my photos, so I probably can't. I do it in class, but it's under educational. It's under education, so I can do that. But I probably can't show them on social media. I'll probably get in trouble for that, I'm thinking. So maybe. Well, anyway, there is a thing called ectoplasm, and ectoplasm is what a physical medium puts out, and it comes out of their holes in their body, their mouth, their nose, their ears, and yes, those other holes too. They can, and it. If you ever seen the movie Haunting in Connecticut, there's a scene at a table, the young boy, he puts out ecto out of his mouth and it starts just coming out of his mouth. So that's kind of what it looks like. It's kind of like what that movie showed. That's probably the closest thing I've seen to it. I do have photos of this coming out of mediums, like, you know, real photos, untouched photos. But I can't show them on social media, or I will show them in class for those who are coming to mediumship. But anyway, back to plasm. So there are several types of plasma. There's ectoplasm, like which comes from a medium. There's also what I call energetic ecto. And what that is, if you ever are in a dark room and you start singing and raising a vibration, you'll start noticing like lights appearing in like a matrix form on the ceiling. You'll start seeing that's energetic. That's energetic ectoplasm. And so there is. And some people say, oh, there's no such thing. I've seen it. So we just give it that name. You may not want to call it that, but it is energy and it can move stuff. It can create things to happen. I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, it's not ecto like a physical medium puts out, but when a bunch of people get together with a common interest to bring it to talk with spirit, it will fog the room and then these lights will start forming, and that's caused from the energy of everyone singing or raising the vibration. So that, I call it energetic ecto because it's not coming from a medium. It's being created by all the energy being put into a room. And we will actually probably do a little bit of that, might do a little bit of that in the mediumship class. It just depends on timing. But, you know, that can be created. But what people don't understand, and even a lot of mediums don't know this, is that the air around you is plasma. And if you ever notice how if you've ever watched or seen footage of the ecto coming out of someone, it never comes out straight. It'll come out and it'll flow because it's flowing in the plasma that's in the air, that's created by the energy that's all around us. And that's like an energetic bed that we all create. Also, the blood in your body has plasma in it. So that's why we tell you to always speak positive, because when you're speaking and what you're hearing is affecting you, both outside and inside energetically. And that's why it's not good to be around a lot of toxic people. It will make you sick. And look, I am not stereotyping, but I'm going to give you a little exercise. I'm going to give you a little thought exercise. Y'all have been around some people have been around toxic people. Look at people who you knew were toxic and look who's not toxic. And look who looks younger or healthier. Okay? That should speak for itself.
True.
Okay? Who looks healthier, who looks younger. You know, and it's the same thing. It's like when you talk to that plant, you know, and if you talk negative, the plant will, but if you talk to it positively, it'll grow, it'll blossom. It's just the same concept. So that's why energetics is so important, because if you understand this, you can help heal yourself. No, it's not a miracle cure, but it will keep you healthier. It will keep you...
So you don't get things.
Right. It'll keep you healthier. It's not that you can't catch nothing, but it will definitely keep you healthier. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you. We're going to have some conversations about that, and I'm going to share some things with you guys. So, and it'll definitely be in some of my bedtime stories, because it's some of the things I experienced. And we're going to talk a little bit about trance and that kind of stuff online coming up soon.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing, the things. Every time we get together, like going somewhere or whatever, he tells me, well, yeah, when I did this conference or whatever, I'm like, well, hold on, or I did this fair, and then we did this, and then we went to this place. I'm amazed. I'm like, wait, when did that happen? When was your shop? And he has an amazing life. You really do.
Well, you were here you got to witness a miracle here when you came to your gallery. So
oh yeah.
So yeah. Those things happen to me all the time. You
Yes.
just got to see one of them because you just happen to be here.
Yeah.
So I am going to pull some cards because I see people are exiting, but I don't want you to exit. I am going to pull some cards,
pull some cards,
but not yet, because I have to review everything once again. And then I'll pull cards. I'm going to make you listen if you want to get a card. But I will quickly do it.
Magni put the links.
Right. So on Monday, 12:15, at the Twilight Room at the Always Lounge and Cabaret, 2240 St. Claude, is a benefit for Misty. It starts at 7:30. And that will be 2240 St. Claude. The show starts at 7:30. The tickets are $15 for general admission. If you want a VIP ticket, they are $60 for two. You can get a table up front or two in a booth in the back, and there's a 4 booth for $119. But they're first come, first serve if you want to go that and do that. Then there's another one out there. It's called Meal Train, and we can thank our friend Mark for that. You can pre-order a meal or donate a gift card or money through them, and you go to mealtrain.com and search either Misty or Catherine Gaither, and it will pop up. But the good one is the GoFundMe, which is under Catherine Gaither's name, and you can just go to GoFundMe and search her name, and that's Catherine with a C, and then Gaither, Gaither. And anything helps, guys. $5, $10, $2, anything will help. Everything is appreciated. Okay. On January, then I'll tell you about those. Okay, so then the cruise payments are due $12.20, and you can do it online, and there is a choice to pay it. You can extend it for a year at 0% interest. It's there when you go to payments. I will going to be sending out a newsletter on the 21st talking about the restaurants and things, so and about the t-shirt event and all those things on the 21st of the month. In January, 2 classes, numerology, January 9th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., January 10th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., then January 19th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That course is $150. Mediumship is January 24th and 25th, and it's $300. That's for both days. If you join me for both classes, it is $400. You get a $50 discount. You can do these online or in person. Also, January 10th is Trenny and Sid's Vision Board Creations with mimosas and bottled water and maybe some light snacks, but you're gonna get a reading that night too, and it's $80 a person. That is not up yet. That will be going up within the next 48 hours. It'll be on my website. My website is sid-patrick.com. Also, one last thing is the bungalow readings because I think they're a curse. If I have to move it again, I'm going to say it's a curse. I'm going to call it something else. But anyway, we're going to break the curse on February the 7th. Bungalow readings from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Lisa will be here. She's a phenomenal tarot reader. And Miss Lydia will be here. She does playing cards and a little bit of mediumship and some mediumship as well. And if Misty's doing better, hopefully she will be there too. But if not, we're still going to have you covered. And I will be inviting other readers if you're interested in joining us for and being a reader at Bungalow Readings. Please contact me. I will be having different readers available. I'll have spots. I'll have one or two spots each month. So again, if you want to come read, just contact me on Messenger is the best, or text me. I do not answer my cell phone because I'm always working. So that's the best way to get hold of me. So that's what's going on. I've covered everything. You'll be seeing it on Facebook. You'll be seeing it getting posted different places. Again, if you come to the numerology, please get the books before you come, or you're going to be totally lost when it comes to interpretation. Okay, and the books, you get them online at you can get them at Amazon, or you can get them at eBay, and you can sometimes get them as cheap as $2 a piece if you get them on eBay. All right, I am doing readings. So it's one card readings. We pull in one card and we're using the symbology to, I forgot to tell y'all, I ordered more, so I'm going to have them here. But they are going to go up thanks to the tariffs. They are $20 still if you can go to the Mystic Resource Center. They got them. They're $20 there. But I just ordered a whole new batch, and because of tariffs, they went up to $25.
Yeah. Oh, God.
They went up $5. You can thank our government for that. Our wonderful government. You can thank them. Yes. So, but if you take my class as a medium, don't buy them. Don't buy them because you get them for half price. So it'll be $12.50. Okay.
All right.
And if I could find the ones that I took from the shop, you could have those for $10 because I don't have to pay the tariff on them. But anyway, so thanks to the lovely tariffs, these cards are going up. And Jamie says she's the first one that says she'll take a card. So
Jamie will take a card.
Jill, and you're gonna get a. So the reason why I'm doing one card is because you're gonna get a reading from me and Jill. So you get one card and two readings. Jill, let you pick the first card for Jamie.
All right.
What did you get?
The
butterfly.
She got a good one.
You got the butterfly, Jamie. So, Jill, what does the butterfly mean to you when you think about Jamie?
I think it means that she is going to have a freer path, especially coming in 2026. I think that she's kind of been a little bit in a cocoon, and she's about to just flourish in where she's at.
I think this means Jamie's going to fly free and come with me to Vegas to go see Wizard of Oz in the Sphere.
Okay, that's a little personal, but okay.
I feel, no, Jamie, when I see that I just think I find butterflies to be colorful, and I think you're a very colorful person, colorful. And you got beautiful color with you and beautiful personality. Yeah. And I think it just telling you just to keep that beautiful flow that you have going.
And we have Susan is next. She's a friend of mine. Susan, I'm going to be pulling some cards for you. I'm going to do it and send it over to you.
All right, I pulled. Susan, I got that. Oh, the bunny. Susan got the bunny. So when you see the bunny and you think of Susan, what does that mean?
I always think a bunny hops, bunny skips. And I think that for Susan, she's got some big decisions to make, and I think that bunny she needs to take that leap. She needs to take a leap of faith, because I think that you're going to be happier if you do.
And if you want a reading, if you're on TikTok, please put that you want a card, and we will take a break and we'll come to you and read some of you guys on TikTok as well. All right. For me, the bunny means, Susan, that you're energetic, you got things coming, that you're trying to line things up so that you get things taken care of really, really quickly. There's some things that you need to get past, and so the best way is just to maul right through it and get those things done. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say to you. And next we have, after Susan, we have Tina. Tina, your card is the cat. Tina, I think that's because, girl, you got 9 lives. So, girl, I got the kind. So I think when I think of this and I think of you, Tina, I think that you are perfect. Even though sometimes you don't think you're perfect, you really are. And you really need to start paying more attention to your perfection and the things that make you better, rather than worrying about everybody else. Not that you can't think about everybody else, but not worry about everybody else. And what does that mean to you? That's with Tina.
I think that this is what cats remind me of. They're always a little cautious. And I feel like you're a little cautious because just like Sid said, you don't think you're perfect enough. And I think you should take that step and take away a little bit of that caution and not be so afraid.
Okay, very good. And
watch
here too. So we try to get. I know you've been studying. I love it. I love it. And Debbie is next. So I'm gonna let you pick Debbie.
All right.
How'd you get the instructions? No, those mean something if you get the instructions.
I just got it from you. Like, oh. All right. Debbie is a tree.
Okay.
She is in for some growth.
Why is that broccoli? Coming. I'm just kidding.
I ate broccoli. I know. You see, this boy. I think you're in for some growth this year. Maybe you're making some decisions about even some educational kind of things, like the mediumship or numerology class. Like that plug.
Thanks for the plug, Jill.
Maybe just learning some new information and growing this year. What do you think, Sid?
So when I get this, let me get it. Who? Now you may forget who we on. Who is the tree for?
This is Debbie.
Debbie, okay. Debbie, sorry about that.
Sorry, Debbie.
So when I look at this tree, I think I'm looking at more of the roots of it. I think it's about planting your feet down when you want something and not letting people talk you out of it. Taking stand for what you want versus what other people think you want. And I think that you start thinking more about yourself so that you can grow and not always letting everybody else influence you. Okay.
You look Sweet Cindy's next.
Okay, Cindy. Go ahead, you pick. I picked a couple, you pick a couple.
Okay. Pick this card for her.
Oh, I like that. So you got the phone. Okay, so what does the phone mean to you? You want me to go? What do you think?
I would relate that with communication.
Uh-huh.
That you need to, there's somebody or a group of people, maybe even at work, that you need to communicate with more.
See, and I'm going to give you opposite spec. See, I think the phone, because the receiver's down, this is some people who are not treating it right, you need to stop communication with. So it's not just about opening communication with people, but people have to deserve you. And so I think there are a few people in your life that you have to put the handle down and decrease the amount of communication with, because they're not giving you that positive feedback that you need. And so I want to say that as well. I got to put the puzzle piece in.
Okay, let's see if we have anybody on the talk. Unable to verify what you're talking about. TikTok. There you go. It's perfect.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So that's what I say about the phone. And who's next?
Let's see.
Celeste. Okay, I need to know if my house is about to bid on if I'm about to. So I know if the house is if this house I'm about to bid on is the right house. Well, red is all about energy, so I picked red. So I give it a yes, because red's about movement and going for in work. What do you think, Jill?
I mean, I relate red in a different way. That's my stop sign. So
she says don't.
I saw red, like just red came over me when she asked the question. I don't know. There might be a better one.
Yeah, there might be, but I say, so.
But he's been a medium for like 30 years. And
I feel the energy. I think you're going to buy a house. If it's the house you're looking at to bid on, I mean, before you put is this like a auction? Or are you bidding on a house, like competing with somebody on a house that's on the market? If it's a house that's on the market, you need to run inspections and stuff before you make a decision. If it's a bid house, I probably wouldn't do it. So it depends on what type of house it is. Yeah. All right, Susan would love a card too. Susan, I got the gambler. I got the royal flush. So what I'm going to tell you is that I think you got some luck coming, and I think you need to pay attention. However, you have to believe in that luck, because in order for it to come, it's something that you have to buy into with your own emotions. So I want to say that. And Jill, what do you want to say?
I completely go with that. We have pulled another card for Susan, but I didn't want to stop you. But this one goes with it. I believe she got the butterfly. I think that's
No, that was Jamie got the butterfly.
What's the one Susan got?
I don't know.
It was the second one, I think.
Then it would be the rabbit.
The rabbit. I told her to jump, take the gamble.
Yeah.
So I think that confirms those cards, and I know that's a hard decision for you.
And now we have
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. Sarah, we have clouds for you. So clouds for Sarah. So let me see Sarah's photo and stuff. So may I have one, please? Yeah. So when I see clouds, I think this is all about because I think they flow, and I think that it's about the movement and the flowing of the clouds. I also, when these clouds are clear, but know that when they fill with humidity, they get dark and they get heavy and they get. So I think right now it's just telling you to take it light, take it easy right now. Don't overstress yourself. Kind of move with the flow. Now is not the time for you to make any big decisions. You know, it's time for you just to step back and just enjoy the moment.
I think clouds, when I saw those, cloudy days cause us to kind of slow down. And especially rainy days kind of keeps us, okay, maybe I don't need to go to the grocery today. So I think it's the same as Sid, that it's kind of just a slow down kind of time and like go with that flow of the clouds. Who are we doing?
Okay, so the only thing I got 2 people left. I have Celeste. Celeste, I got on. Oh no, Celeste. We just did you, Celeste. I'm gonna put that down.
And then Tina said thank you.
Yeah, we have Daphne at the bottom. Daphne, I got
64th birthday. Happy birthday, Tina.
Happy birthday, Tina. I have the open door for Daphne.
Wow.
Daphne, it tells you get out of the house. No. What I think is it says there's opportunity coming your way, and if you want things to happen, you have to take the risk and cross out of the door.
I constantly have that little song in my head, open a new window, open a new door, from Mame. And I think that's what it's telling you to do, is to walk through it. Sometimes you just have to walk through that door.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. And Debbie, that's really a cool story. So Debbie says, let's share the story, Debbie. Debbie says, Sid, I'd like to tell you my cousin is in the hospital, I'm going to say that, and not expected to live. When I visited today and prayed over her, and I felt my mom and all my aunt's presence, my mom passed 5 years ago. In my mailbox when I got home was an envelope from Ashna addressed to my mom. I know she's telling me she is at Ashna with my cousin. Of course she is. They're with you all the time. Your loved ones are with you all the time.
So beautiful. She sent you a sign probably without you even asking for the sign. And my mom did that not too long ago either. I was like, Mom, please send me a sign. All day I didn't think she did. And then my husband took in the mail, and there were 2 letters addressed to my mother. My mother has been on the other side for 6 years. So it didn't even make sense.
Well, today the mail don't make sense because the people that lived here greater than 10 years ago still get mail here.
Yeah. But this is a separate house. She lived in Metairie.
That's right.
She lived in Metairie in a different house.
That is a separate house. That's right. That is wild. So I do want to read one more person who didn't ask. I'm going to read you anyway because she's been really great on TikTok, and that's Jan.
Oh, yeah.
So Jan, I am going to pull a card for you, even though you didn't ask. We're going to pull a card for you. And I got the star, Jan, for you. So if you rewatch the video, we got the star. And what that means for me is, girl, you shine. And that I think that there is some really award-winning opportunity for you coming your way, and I think you need to fall right into it and let it happen for you.
Yeah, I think that's the universe telling you that no apologies. You are a star, and if you're not feeling that way, you need to get into that mode every single morning. Look in that mirror and tell yourself, I am wonderful, meant to do great and wonderful things. And that's for everybody. And
so, guys, this deck is the Symbology deck that was created by my husband and I, and we used to sell these in our store. Do this way, and it helps you develop. It helps you create your language with your spirit team, and just by helping you identify what do you feel when you see this. What does this mean to you? Because when you start working in mediumship, you have to start creating that language. And this is just a tool that helps you with that. And it's called Symbology. There's tons of games you can play. You can do little readings with them like we're doing. You can also just sit with them and say, what does this mean to me when I see this? So if you see it while you're reading somebody, it'll have that meaning for you. And so you just put in your mind, what do these things mean when I see them? Mm-hmm. Okay. There's also a game we play where you put it on your head, you don't know what it is, and you give one word clues. People use them like tarot cards and different reasons. There's lots of things you can do with symbology. If you order them from me, I can ship them. The cost is it's $25. That is, I'm not really charging tax. I'm doing it through my school, so it's like an educational thing. So it's $25, but you will have to pay shipping unless you can pick them up. So I can ship them to you. Shipping charges are usually $5 and under anywhere in the United States. So I don't think it's going to be expensive to ship them to you. But again, if you want to get a deck, I just ordered some. They're going to probably be here right around January the 1st because they're getting printed right now, and they come saran wrapped or cellophane wrapped and stuff. So again, though, if you're in town and you want to get them for $5 cheaper, go to Mystic Resource Center until she runs out. But some people have been telling me they haven't been able to find them there. So I went ahead and ordered some so that I do have them.
Yeah.
And if you own a shop and want to carry some, we can wholesale them to you.
There you go.
So there is that. And again, I apologize about the increase, but our wonderful government put tariffs, and so the tariffs have raised the price $5.
Thank you, Debbie. So sweet of you to
yes.
say. I read up here.
Hey, Kim.
Tina. Today was Tina's birthday. We said happy birthday to
Tina.
She
Everybody
wanted
wish
to know
Tina
if
happy
you could
birthday.
give her a little numerology too on her 64.
So Tina, what do you want to know? Like 64 is a 1, so that's about beginnings and new beginnings and understanding. It's about planning and creating. That's all one traits. Mm-hmm. And look, they're wishing you happy birthday.
Yeah.
Terry says happy birthday to you. So, Debbie says happy birthday. So Tina, you get lots of love
Tina,
here.
all that love.
And Josie says we have my deck, and I'm trying to figure them out.
Come to the mediumship class. Let's figure them out together.
Yeah, well, yes, you can. Or there. So if you search St. Patrick and symbology, there's a YouTube video that shows you how to use them too. And if it's actually in the instructions, it tells you about it. I believe somewhere it tells you about it. Aww.
We got a little text from our Misty girl.
So Misty just texted us and she says, I know y'all on air, but I wanted to tell you both how much I love you both. I love y'all and thank you for everything. Thank you both for being such an incredible part of my life. Misty, we wouldn't have it in
We wouldn't be here without you, Misty.
Right. Yeah, we wouldn't be here without you. You're Mystic Gathering.
So we will see you next week, Misty,
Yes.
on the show. We're all going to come do it. She'll come. I'll go pick her up.
Right. So,
oh my gosh.
Again, you'll be able to find these as soon as they come in on my website. So if you want to get with them and practice with us. Practice with us. You come online, pull cards, see what it means to you. When you see this, what does it make you feel? What does it make you say? And people say, well, it's going to be the same for everybody. No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not, because everybody's journey in life is different. So different things, like how many people remember Minnie Pearl, for God's sakes? When I first started, her hat with the price tag was my symbol for funny. Mm-hmm. This person was comical. That changed over years, but that your language grows as you grow.
Yeah. Well, let's see, Tina. Excellent.
Oh, thank you, Tina. Tina says, thank you all. 2020 is going to be an excellent year, especially because all that I have learned from you, Sid, and everyone else that helps me. Yeah. Well, Tina, we love you, girl.
Yeah.
We love you. You know that.
Sid's such an unselfish person.
So, don't
Misty.
make me blush.
It's true. Try to learn a thing or two.
I'm a person, I never hold grudges against people, even though, they have their little moments or whatever.
Right.
I do whatever I can. I don't believe in any upholding it. It's like, why let that poison you?
Right. Makes you sick.
Yeah, makes you sick. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. That what that Disney song was? But anyway, she just loves us.
Oh, Gina. Sweet.
I wish I could bring y'all all online so we could talk and have like a big. Well, you know what I might do?
My Zoom can take 100 people.
And my Google Meets can too.
Oh, great. Let's go.
So we might have to start. We might do that another night of the week. I can't do it because I do have to do a podcast on Wednesdays, but maybe I will announce a night where I will send, if you want, I'll have you send me a link. I mean, your email address, and I will send you a link to a Google Meets where we can all have an open conversation. So that'll be a lot of fun.
That will. I've done that a couple of times with the Nickel Tree, and it's so awesome because people go under different names, and they're like, Jill, it's me, Sparkle and Sage.
Yes. Sparkle and Sage.
Okay, my real name is.
Who knew? Who knew?
Because I literally call people by their names on the different, because I don't know their real name. So, yeah, y'all are awesome.
You are an awesome group.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to cut it short. Well, not short because it is 9:15 already.
Oh, wow.
So we've been on an hour and 15. But again, please, if you're free Monday night, go out to Always Lounge at 7:30 and see the show. I thought it's a benefit for Misty. Don't forget, they also have the meal train, but more important, the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe. And it's under Catherine Gaither, Gaither. That's the easiest, because that way Eventbrite's not getting any of it, and other companies aren't pulling anything. It's all going to them.
And if you do not know these two people, they are terrific, wonderful people, and really, I can say it's a very, very good cause, even if you don't know them. So I know they'd appreciate it.
Anything, $5, $10, $2.
Yeah.
Anything you can. It will always, it'll be very much appreciated.
Yeah.
But she is going on the cruise. I'm seeing to that. So we will have our girl on the cruise with us. So come join us on the cruise, you guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Come join us on the cruise. I mean, it's going to be educational. It's going to be fun. You're going to get to hang out with us. You're going to get to tell stories with Jill. You're going to get to do mediumship with me. You're going to do some psychic work and mediumship with Trenny and Misty. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, guys.
All right.
It's about that time. So guess what I'm going to do? Put us back in the circle. So once again, thank you for joining Jill and I tonight on Touching Eternity, the podcast. I'm your host, Sid Patrick, my special guest, Miss Jill Mercer, host of the Nickel Tree. Follow her and join the party.